Hey everyone, my name is Ruby Maddox, and this is Direct Your Purpose, self directed leadership for mission driven students. So, today we're going to talk about creating your own internship experience. So, it's April, and if you're a college student and you haven't found an internship already, you're probably freaking out a little bit, but that's okay because today we're going to talk about creating your own internship. So, the first step you have to do is be willing to open your mind a little bit. Forget about what you thought your internship was going to look like. Perhaps you thought that it had to look a certain way for it to be considered a meaningful learning experience. There are lots of meaningful learning experiences. It's all about what you bring to the experience. So maybe you saw yourself kind of interning at a big tech firm or maybe at the intern capital of the world, DC. But basically, what we want to do is try to think more about the core skills that you're hoping to learn this summer or get out of your learning experience versus where you thought you might be. So, in order to create your own internship, let's break down what an internship actually is. It's basically a hands on learning experience for a finite time period. Additionally, your internship should pretty much have the following characteristics. It should be a learning opportunity, at the very least. You should be learning something in your experience. Your internship should also be mutually beneficial. So it's not just about thinking about what you'll get out of the situation, but you should also be thinking about what you can offer that situation. Connected to that, your internship should be results based. You should think about what kind of impact you want to have during that time period that you are there. And lastly, your internship should be intentional. Intentional. This means participating in experiences outside of the actual internship that'll help actually contribute to what you're learning. This can be additional resources online, networking experiences, webinars, publications, local events, anything that's really going to help you be able to get into the industry and learn a little bit more about what you're doing. So, when you're thinking again about your internship, you want to think about what core skills do you want to develop. So, for example, if you have an interest in business or accounting, some kind of finance, you might want to think about maybe helping out a local community center or a farmer's market, assisting the finance person at a local nonprofit, finding out if they'd be willing to take you on as a volunteer. Volunteer opportunities tend to be a little bit easier to secure and often offer more hands on experience. And while a lot of them may be advertised, not all of them are. So if you know of an organization or somewhere you'd like to work for, maybe just go and ask. And finally, you'll want to think about how you're going to demonstrate, articulate, and reflect on your experience. So chances are, once the experience is all over, you're going to start to lose some things. Some things are going to start to fade. So you want to be able to do something with that information. So demonstrating your learning could be anything from just presenting to your class, presenting to your major, and really talking about the things that you've learned. Connecting to that is articulating what you've learned, being able to talk about it in a way that connects to what your skills are and what your aspirations are, so that this will be useful to you as you go on to maybe seeking your next internship experience or your next job. You'll also want to be thinking about how you're going to reflect on your experience. Reflection is where a lot of the learning actually takes place when we absorb information. So, this can be done through a number of different ways. You can think about journaling, blogging, finding discussion groups, anything that's really going to help you get deeper into the context about what you're learning versus kind of keeping it, just all in that one place and then never thinking about it again. So that's it. So just to recap, again, your experience should be something that's going to teach you something related to your field. It should be mutually beneficial, helping you, helping them, thinking about what result you can offer during that time period that you're there, and really being intentional and proactive in your own learning. And that's all. The process isn't easy. It does require that you sort of get out there, but it is very possible. I hope you found this information very helpful. If you did, maybe consider passing it on to someone else who may be thinking about what kind of internship they're going to do or creating their own internship or whatever they're going to do this summer. If you'd like to learn more or keep in touch, please go over to directyourpurpose.com and sign up for our mailing list. So have a great week, everyone, and look forward to hearing from you all.